Daily download.
The ending of a hostage standoff, the worst place ever to break your leg, and a glimpse of the rare blood moon. Ooh, looks scary, but it's not. Doug Bernard here in the VOA Newsroom, welcoming you back to the download once more. And welcome news, starting us off today. Taliban officials here being transported by the International Red Cross Red Crescent trucks announcing that they will free 19 South Koreans held hostage in Afghanistan. 23 religious volunteers originally seized by the Taliban in July. 2 earlier were killed and another 2 released. South Korean officials and families expressing relief at the announcement. Now, in exchange, South Korea will ban further missionary work to Afghanistan and keep an earlier pledge to withdraw its troops there by the end of the year. To Karbala, Iraq now, the Imam Ali Hussein shrine here, the center of an annual Shiite pilgrimage, now sadly also the site of several nights of violence. At least 4 people reportedly killed Monday night outside the mosque. More violence on Tuesday, now leading Iraqi authorities to order the pilgrims to leave the city. More than 1 million Shiites have flooded Karbala for the annual events, which were to have reached their peak on Tuesday night. Well, you know you can get the latest on these and many other stories at our homepage, voanews.com. Now, also there, you'll find our weekly web chat. It's called T2A, and this Wednesday you can join in our conversation with author Deepak Chopra. He'll be taking your questions, and for how to join in, just go to our homepage and click on the link that says T2A. It seems there's been a lot of bad news underground this month, what with the Chinese mine flood and the Utah mine collapse. So some good news for a change, and to New Zealand's South Island we go, where this guy, Michael Brewer, finally out of the ground after 3 days, trapped in a cave.
Just say it's fantastic to see him, and he sounds really tired, and yeah, really looking forward to catching up with him in hospital.
Well put. A rock slide Saturday injuring Brewer's head and pelvis while he and friends were exploring the Middle-earth cave system. The spelunkers some 400 meters underground at the time. Hello, claustrophobia. Rescuers lying on their backs at times, passing Brewer hand over hand. 2 days of pushing and pulling later, the caver now back on the surface. Happy to be so, no doubt. Well, no segue intended then to our next item. God is my co-pilot Airlines. Okay, it's not the real name, but a real service launching now to fly pilgrims between Vatican City and Catholic shrines, such as that in Lourdes in France. The flight's getting the official sanction from the Holy See and already proving popular. Little surprise, Lourdes, one of the most visited cities on the planet.
Es una experiencia no como cualquiera que...
It's an experience unlike any other, says this flyer, who's hoping the trip will help deepen her faith, and who hasn't needed a little of that on some flights. Seriously, the cabins, like most other airlines, except for, the religious mottos everywhere, and no, alcohol will not be served on board. But the movies, personally chosen by the Pope. Just kidding.
Daily download.
Well, finally today, you could be forgiven for not knowing that when you woke on Tuesday, August 28th, the Earth, Sun, and Moon would be in a rare, perfect alignment with each other. It might be a lot harder to miss the result, however, the planet experiencing a total lunar eclipse, with the best viewing in the south, from the Pacific to Latin America. Now, sometimes called a blood moon, for obvious reasons, the eclipse brought out stargazers throughout the world, and those just looking for a little excuse to party. No, that's not Clair de Lune they're playing either. Now, if you missed it, you'll have 213 more chances to see one just like this century. The next one, just about 6 months. So mark your calendars now. Well, that's your eclipse and your download for today. Come on back tomorrow, and we'll do it all again.